Hi Aquarius, this is Marishi and my channel Sulaka. Let's see what is the situation as of now and what you need to hear from me. For the month of June 2021, Aquarians out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Just one more time. Okay. Alright, Aquarians out there. Let's do that again. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? You're the Four of Pentacles. It seems like you're holding on something, okay, within. This could be related to a decision you have to make. Whatever your thoughts are, you aren't discussing it with anybody else. This is something which you're keeping it close to your heart. Some of you are hurting within. Okay? I feel like you're closed off right now. You're not letting people know what is going on. Up here, up here. But you're trying to make sense or make a decision. Because I feel like there is a decision to be made. You're hurting right now. Okay? You're hurting right now. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Or probably a Libra. Moving on. Aquarians, what is your next card, please? Your next card is the Eight of Swords. Didn't I speak about you wanting to make a decision? But there is this feeling about being stuck. Because the Eight of Swords, this person is blindfolded, this person is tied up, alright? And there's 8 swords around her. She can easily remove it. Okay, she can easily remove the ropes which is holding her. She can take off the blindfold and just walk away. Nothing is stopping her. Up here, she feels a little lost. She's conflicted in the head. She feels helpless regards to a situation. She just don't know yet. What should I do? How do I get out of the situation? How do I release myself out of the situation? So I spoke about the decision which needs to be made. But the thing is, you just don't know what needs to be done. Yes, Queen of Cups. You're very emotionally invested into this. That is why it is getting a little difficult for you to make that decision. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancerian, or probably, strong Gemini energy. So much emotions involved within this. That is why your intellect is not, supporting you right now. Alright, moving on. Aquarians out there. What is your next card, please? Your next card is the Four of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and then we have the Star. This has to do with your surroundings, okay, your foundation, people who are close to you. This affects your stability, your security. This had something to do with your future. Your plans, your dreams, your wishes, your desires, all that. Because when I'm looking at the Star and the Four of Wands, this is something which you wanted. But something happened. You're trying to make up your mind. How do I go about this? I'm just going to break the deck. And we have Two of Swords. This is the decision which I was speaking about. You're at the crossroads. Okay? This decision which you're going to make, it is going to impact your future. Just what I was talking about. Some of you might be dealing with a Libran or an Aries. All right. Some of you might be dealing with another Aquarius. What is your next card, please? Some of you feel very tired right now. Just with life. Most of us are. Alright, with the Hermit energy, there is a need for you to assess. Understand whatever is going on within your life right now. Okay? Only then can you decide where is it that you want to go. How is your future going to be? You need to figure it out for yourself first. Before implementing, before making that decision. It is also about reflecting, going within and asking yourself, what makes me happy? Is this what I really want? Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo. Alright, moving on. Aquarians. I feel like some of you are taking your own sweet time because the way the cards are coming out, it's like it's been an hour. Although it's just 7 minutes now. It's like you're weighing things out. Yeah? Before taking the next step, you're just weighing it out. You're in no hurry. Even with that Four of Pentacles, you're just stalling. You're just sitting with it. Although you have to make that decision, you're like, yeah, it's just, I want to think things through. Not even kidding with you. Four of Swords. This person is just laying down. And this speaks about, taking a break. This is what I was trying to speak about. Alright? Four of Swords is all about just laying there, thinking about it, making sense of it, and then doing your bit. First you need to, figure it out in the head. So take a break. Four of Swords is about retreating. Okay? Even with that Hermit, it's all about assessing the situation. Alright. Okay, can we have the next card, please? Aquarians out there. What is your next card, please? Some of you might be dealing with a Libra. Aquarians out there. What is your next card, please? Three of Swords. Some of you are hurting. I already picked it up when I was speaking about the Four of Pentacles. I told you might be a little closed off. You might be hurting. Not letting people know about it. It's like you are in your own corner and thinking and thinking and thinking about it. And that's it. You don't want to discuss it. King of Wands. Although outside you might seem like somebody who is okay, strong-willed, very determined, who knows what they're up to, all that. But inside, there's something about you where I feel like, you're hurting. Feel lost. I'm an Aquarius rising. I'm not really sure if this makes sense for me. And I don't want it to make sense to me. But if it is for somebody out there, again, some of you might be dealing with a Libran energy, or a Cancerian or a Leo energy. Aquarians out there, what's going on? Your next card is this one. Not even joking. 10 of Wands. It's just overwhelming. Whatever you are trying to keep in is just a burden. It is just too much. It's just weighing you down. Yeah? Because you're carrying a lot of load on your back. And I want to say load in your chest, load in your head. Yeah? Because Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. And I want to say with this card, the Four of Wands, it hits home. Yeah. It hits you close to home. This is something which is very personal. This has to do with something which is very important to you, or a person who is very important to you. Again, the Two of Swords. Yeah, the decision you have to make, it is just overwhelming. That is why you're putting it off. That is why I spoke about, you're just sitting with it. You just don't want to make that decision yet. It is too much for you to make that decision. Once you make that decision, it's over. Yeah, you have to move on. But for some reason, you're just not able to make that decision because you're not over it yet. You're still mourning. You're still grieving. Whatever it is, you're still hurting. And that decision itself it's scary somehow. It is scaring you. Two of Swords in reverse. Once you make the decision, oh my good Lord, that makes sense. That makes total sense. The Two of Swords and the World card flipped out in reverse. So it's trying to complete my sentence. Once you make that decision, it is over. Right? It's like you can move on. That chapter has finished. The world, it's like you're biting it. World in reverse. Upright, it is all about transformation, transition, rebirth, renewals, all that. But in reverse, it is completely over. Do you get what they're trying to say? Yes, Tower. So it's like, it's the breaking point. Once you make that decision, it is a breaking point for you to move on with your life. Start a new chapter. If you complete this chapter. Okay? So they're showing you if you take the initiative, then it's going to be a breaking point in your life. It's going to make, it's like stepping into a new phase. Yes, Page of Wands, there is potential out there. Alright, let's do your next card, please. Aquarians out there. Your next card is a Magician. I was just thinking, while I was shuffling your cards, should you take it as a challenge to break yourself free? Yeah? Because the Eight of Swords, you feel very helpless, you feel like you're trapped within this energy. You can't stop thinking about this, you're hurting, all that. You're still carrying this burden. But while I was shuffling, I thought, okay, fine. Do they have to take it as a challenge? And then came out the Magician. Can you try to get out of this? Can you try to? Because the Magician, I'll tell you why exactly I was smirking at this one. The Magician, there's so many shows in the TV where people get out of the locks and chains underwater. They're submerged in a can full of water and they have to, release. They're chained up. Their hands, legs, everything is changed up. Just like this. Just like this. Just like this lady. Who's tied up, who's blindfolded, everything. This person has to release themselves, submerged in water. So who are they? They're the magicians, right? So can you be the bloody magician and release yourself from this? For you it's much easier because it's only here. For them, in the TV, it is all about being physical, all right? It's like they have the locks and keys, okay? They have to release themselves from all this, locks, shackles, everything. But for you, everything is in here. I can't say it's much easier. It might be much difficult because you have to find the key to open that lock, and it's not that easy. I correct myself, it's not going to be that easy. Very powerful deck, which is very interesting. Yes, the Empress. Can you be content with your life? Can you be the magician? Can you manifest this Empress energy in your life? An Empress is somebody who is very abundant. She's happy. She's content. She's satisfied with her life. Can you release yourself from all this bullshit and become the Empress? That is your challenge. Alright, some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Aquarians out there, what is your next card, please? Something which they wanted to show me. That is your Ten of Swords. You got to get over it. You need to end something. Put a full stop to something. Alright, you need to understand something is over. It is dead. There is no way you can revive it. And your next card is, I guess, this one. Yes, Ten of Pentacles, from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. You really need to build up on your future. You really need to decide what is your future going to be. Your Ten of Pentacles for me is the future. An abundant future. Okay, so is there a potential for you to manifest this? Because the Magician, can you manifest this in your life? Can you start over again with this Four of Wands? Can you build that foundation from the scratch? Okay. Yes, rather than sitting and mourning over the loss. Now, this is not what you want to hear from me. Four of Cups is like, even when things are coming your way, you're like, no, I don't want this. Yeah? You're just being dismissive because you don't want it. This is not what you want. But can you change that for yourself? Can you stop holding on to the past? Because with that Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, you're still holding on to the past grief. It's almost like, the burn feels good. Does that make sense? If you've hurt yourself and it is burning, you want to put in a little more salt, and the pain which comes out of it. I'm not going to give you the other example of people cutting themselves. No, I'm not going to go even there. But it's like, hurting yourself. It's like a relief. That's I'm trying to find the proper words. It might be a little psycho. Okay? It's like you just starved. You have to change your mindset. Okay? More pain is not relief. Okay? Don't put yourself in that position. Get out of it. Because I feel like you are trapping yourself in that pain because it feels good for some reason. Alright, moving on. One last card for the Aquarians. What's going on, Aquarians? Aquarians out there, what is your last card, please? Take the initiative. Because Three of Swords, you're hurting, I get it. It's not easy to release yourself from all this pain which you're going through. It's easy for me to say. Yeah? But the thing is, you got to take the initiative. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in this deck. Takes its own sweet time. I feel like you might have grieved enough. You might have lived through this grief for quite some time. That it has become normal. It is not easy for you to break free from, this normalcy in your life. But you need to understand it is wrong. You need to understand it's time to step out of this pain. Heal yourself. So Knight of Pentacles, slowly, baby steps. Start getting out. There is a need for you to take charge of your life. With this Emperor energy coming at the end, you had the Empress earlier. Okay, where I spoke with the abundance. Can you manifest that life for yourself? There is a need for you to take charge of your life. You need to understand you are in power. Nothing should stop you. Nothing extra. And I don't see anybody stopping you. It is you who is your enemy. Which is unfortunate. It's like your mentality that I am not going to quit. Even though it seems like it is over, I am not going to give up. I'm going to still keep fighting. Even if the other person is not interested, I am still going to try. What's the point? If they have moved on, what is your investment? You're just wasting a life. That's it. I feel like I am your shrink right now. Just one sec. You're the King of Wands. Understand your worth. Alright? Understand what you're capable of. Be determined. Be strong enough for yourself. Okay? Yes, we've got the Empress and the Emperor here. That's it. I wish you luck, Aquarians out there. That's it for now. This is Marishi, your Until next time. Bye bye.